they just opened the door. The guy just opened the door and flung me out. I rolled. The car was in motion and they threw me away. The voodoo spot, the spot where I used to fear that place like on a normal day. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I just got robbed. Please, I know. I heard you screaming. That's why I climbed to see what was going on. I saw everything. I'm so sorry. Okay. See my leg. He now came close. I injured. See my leg. When he was going, I said, I can't wait. I'm scared. He said, come with me. I said, I can't come with you. Okay, what do you want me to do? I have to go in. Please don't hurt me. What's up, guys? Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Mabel, if you do not know already, and then if you're a returning subscriber, I am glad that you stopped by. Thank you for tuning in. It's your favorite Reggie in the building. So today's video is something I do not like to talk about because it does not make me feel good, but yeah, we'll have to still talk about it. So I got robbed, and the point is not the fact that I got robbed, but where I got robbed and how it happened, But yeah, good news, it wasn't recent, okay? This was when I was in university. So let me just give you guys the background story for you guys to understand. When I got to university, I was living in a lodge. So we call, I don't know about every other school, but in my school, we call places that students live outside campus lodges, yeah? So I was living in a lodge, not too far from school, but not too close. It's not trackable. It's not something you can walk from school to the place, no. But it wasn't also too far. It's called Holy Family. So I schooled in Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka. So if you schooled in Unizik, you should know Holy Family. So it's not so far from school, but it's on its own in a village, in a bush. It's just on its own. Like, you just have this straight tarred road from school gate. From school gate, you pass other lodges. Then you get to one stream, you get to one spot, then you see you go a little, you see some bushes, then you see a stream, then bushes until you get to Holy Family. If you see a building, then it's uncompleted. I liked Holy Family at the time because we had everything we needed. We had a supermarket, we had a police station, we had a salon, we had a restaurant, we had everything. My church was in, of course, Holy Family. We had everything basically. So we had the pharmacy. I didn't have any business going out. So I liked it because it was very serene, but it's just lonely. But because the facility is big, there's like a football pitch, a basketball court, that kind of big facility, it just felt okay, all right? And the place where it was safe. So on this fateful day, my husband, my boyfriend, then boyfriend, bought me a camera and sent the camera to me. So there's a way these people that you send things, it's not, he didn't send it through a logistic company, it was through transport companies, through the driver. And those drivers are very mean. If they come and you don't come immediately, you're not going to find them. Tomorrow they will travel back to Abuja, you will not just find them. They're very mean. So the driver called me, he came late. So he called me, and where I was going to collect it was very far in town. So I collected the camera late, and that was on a Sunday. So usually on Sundays, it's really hard to get bikes from school gate to Holy Family. Okay, so when we say school gate, we mean the gate of the university and then straight to Holy Family. It's really hard. But usually on other days, you can see bikes. But on Sundays, it's so hard. And this was now Sunday night. Okay, so it was more difficult. I came back, got to school gate. Okay, let me just take a bike. I did not see a bike. I stood for up to an hour. It got late. It got later than it should have been. I was walking to and fro, looking for a bike that will take me to Holy Family. Now, let me tell you, I mentioned a stream on your way to Holy Family, right? There's a spot, anytime we're, because our Holy Family, we also had coastal buses that take us to school and bring us back. So anytime we're on our way to school, most times we see sacrifices dropped around that stream area. If you went to Holy Family, please let me know in the comments. You know what I'm talking about. Like, there's always like chicken, calabash, all these voodoo things, red cloth, kept somewhere around that stream. So I used to fear that place. I was like, it's like there's a native doctor in this place, so so in my head there's a native doctor there, that's a bad spot. So I never, like, I couldn't think of even walking home, even though I could walk. It was very far, but because of the bushes and everything, there's no way I would have walked home. So I was just walking to and fro. I was thinking, should I go and sleep in one of my classmates' house? that lives around school gate. Should I go home? I want to go home, you know. So I was just looking for a bike, and then I saw a bike from a distance. I was now walking towards the bike, and the bike man went into a street. So I stood at the junction of the street so that when he's coming out, I'll be the first to flag him down. Only for this man to be coming out with somebody. It was dark, so I wasn't seeing. So I flagged him. I was like, bike, bike, bike. So when the bike man got closer, I realized he was carrying a passenger. I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were carrying someone. He now said, where am I going to? I said, Holy Family. So I was like, okay, please, what you can do for me? Can you just help drop where is the person? And I asked the passenger he was carrying, sir, please, where are you going to? He said he's going to school gate. School gate was not far. That's where I was even coming from. So, and you know, school gate is closer than Holy Family. So I was like, please, Okada, can you drop him at school gate and then come and pick me to Holy Family? He now said, if he drops him, he's going home. I was like, please, I'm going to pay you extra. Please, just drop him and come and pick me. So the passenger he was carrying now said, now, haba. I was not telling the bike man that, carry her now. She's a girl, look at the time, it's late. So he was really begging the bike man for me. The bike man was like, that. I said, I'll pay you extra, please. So the guy now said, see, I don't trust you, say you go come back and carry her. Carry her go first, then you go carry me go school gate. So I was not like, no, my place is farther than school gate. Let them drop you. No, I was like, no, let them drop you at school gate. Then they can now take me. He was like, no, I have sisters to have because I was telling the guy that I've been looking for a bike for a long time. So he was like, it's late and I have sisters to have don't worry. So the Okada man was like, Oga, what you they talk? The guy now told the bike man that he should take me with him to Holy Family. Then when they drop me, they can now both go to school gate. So it means that I have to be on the bike with the passenger and the bike man. Okay, so the bike man was like, Oga, because of you, I go charge you extra. The guy was like, charge me extra. Don't worry, please, let's help her. So I was not like, thank you so much, thank you. So we're now 3 on the bike. The bike man in front, I was at the middle, and the passenger was at the back. So I was uncomfortable because strangers now, I was very uncomfortable, but I was like, okay, I just did not have a choice at the time. So we're going jelly. I kept telling the guy, thank you. I was like, thank you so much, thank you. And then we got to that spot, the Voodoo spot, the spot where I used to fear that place, like on a normal day. So we got to that spot, and like on our way, my phone was ringing. My dad was calling me, so I didn't want to pick the call because I was on a bike. So I was like, when I get home, I'll call him back. So my dad was calling and calling, so my phone kept ringing. And then we just got to that spot. The bike guy just stopped. My heart just skipped because that was in a bush and we were just all alone there. So I was not like, okay, what happened to your bike? The guy behind me just blindfolded me and just drew me. As in the way the guy flinged me from the Okada, flung me back. And I screamed, held my mouth. So because he blindfolded me, in my mind, they were going to take me into the bush for rituals. There's a native doctor around, or they were going to rape me. Like I was scared. I still had my camera in my hand, but the camera was in a paper bag, so they did not know it was a camera. They thought it was probably tomatoes. So the guy flung me and he was slapping me. I injured actually because the guy, he did not treat me well. So I was like, please, and was like, if I scream, hold my mouth again. So at some point, I removed the thing from my eye. I was not like, now, give me your phone, give me your money. He collected my money, collected my phone. He did not collect the camera because, of course, he did not know it was a camera. So I was even now like, please, can you give me my SIM card? So he was actually, because what happened was he was the one dealing with me, beating me and robbing me. The bike man turned and was waiting for him to hurry up. I was telling him, hurry up now, hurry up. So I was like, okay, please just give me my SIM card, give me my SIM card. He was now trying to open the phone to give me the SIM card, but there was no time and it was difficult for him. So that was like Nokia E71 that year. He now just left. So I was scared because of where I was left, that particular place. I was confused. I didn't know if I should go back to Schoolgate area because it was still closer than Holy Family, or if I should go to Holy Family. But if I'm going to Holy Family, I'm going to be alone in the bush, just on the road. So I was confused. I did not even find my sandals. My sandals even caught. I was like a mad woman. I would walk this way, I would go back, I would scream, I would walk. So at some point, I saw a lantern on top an uncompleted building, like a building that they decked. I saw a lantern. So I was like, is anybody there? Please help me. So there was a guy there. He now said, yes, hold on, wait, I'm coming down. Before this guy came, I ran. How can you be by this time? How can you? What are you doing inside this place? Do you understand? I ran. This guy was now chasing me. Oh, he was chasing me with lantern. He didn't wear slippers. He was chasing me. So I got to the point I couldn't run. He was telling me, stop running. I was like, and I stopped. Like there was a distance. He now stopped. I'm like, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I just got robbed. Please. Said, I know. I heard you screaming. That's why I climbed to see what was going on. I saw everything. I'm so sorry. He now said, come. I was like, I can't. I'm so scared. Please. He now said, okay, so in our lodge, there is this lady. She was very popular at the time because she was in her final year. Her name is Amara, and she was a law student. So we'll call her Amara Law. So he was not like, do you know Amara, final year law student? I was like, Amara Law. He said, yes. And I said, I know her. He said, she's my classmate. My name is so and so. I can't remember his name. I'm not going to hurt you. I promise. I saw everything. I promise. I'm not going to hurt you. I was like, okay. See my leg. He now came close. I injured. See my leg. He was like, sorry. So he was like, you have to follow me. I have to go and wear my slippers. So I followed him back, and I realized that uncompleted building was a lodge. Please, if you guys know this place, let me know if you went to Unity. The name is called Jamgamza. That's the name of the lodge, Jamgamza Lodge. It's an uncompleted building, all alone in a bush, close to the spot that I don't even like. So we got to the gate, and I was like, I can't go in with you. I can't. He now said, but I can't leave you here either, please. I was like, he now said, okay, wait, I'm coming. When he was going, I said, I can't wait. I'm scared. He said, come with me. I said, I can't come with you. Okay, what do you want me to do? I have to go in. I was like, please don't hurt me, because I was too scared. I was shaking. That thing is not easy. So he now said, okay, just come in with me. Let me wear my slippers and get my roommate so both of us can see you off to Holy Family. So we got inside. I was not surprised that people are living here. There was a room downstairs, his roommate was sleeping. He wasn't like, these boys again, they robbed somebody. So I was like, again? He now said, yes. Now showed me his hand that they robbed him, they even injured him with a knife, that they robbed him. It wasn't like, one day we're going to catch these boys. I was just hearing for the first time, because that place was very safe to me, apart from that Juju man's place, that Juju junction. That place was very safe to me. So when I heard that they robbed, wow. So the roommate, they were so nice. They helped me press my wound. They boiled water. They were pressing the wound. They applied rub. They massaged my legs. Then I waited for a while. Then they took me back home. They gave me slippers. I didn't have anything on my feet. They gave me their slippers. They now saw me off. We walked to Holy Family. So I told them I was going to return the slippers. It was really hard because anytime I get to that spot, the trauma, like what happened after that is that anytime I'm coming back late, and I used to be that kind of person that used to come back late normally because I grew up in the north and it was very free. Do you understand? So when I got to school, I used to come back late. I'll go and hang out. I'll come back late. It was something I used to do. So, but from that time, anytime I want to come back late, anytime I know I'm coming late, I'll just go and sleep in my friend's house close to school gate. I don't used to even try it. So apparently, I was the first person that they robbed in Holy Family. They started after me. They started robbing people a lot in Holy Family. So it was so traumatic. And then the next year, I was robbed in Abuja. Let me give you guys this gist. So usually, at some point in Abuja, maybe around 2012, 2011, they used to rob a lot, and they still rob, taxi drivers. They will have somebody in the boot. So when you're in the taxi, there's a way they can push the chair forward and enter the car and rob, So usually, anytime I want to take a taxi, we call it drop, I'll ask the man, please, can I see your boots? He will open his boots for me before I enter the car. So this day, my brother that I was showing you guys all his songs, he came back from school. So I was so excited. I went to lock my hair. So I was in the salon when he came back. He called me that he was back. I was so happy. Oh my God, my brother, I'm going to go and see him. My husband was like, let me come and pick you. I said, no, don't come and pick me. I'm coming. I'll take a cab. Out of excitement, I did not tell this man that, okay, let me see your boots. That's how I just got on the cab. We're going. The man was acting somehow, but it did not occur to me. I was so excited, and I was not far from my house. My house was just like a stone throw away from where I was. So I was like, if I was around Banex, and I used to live in Wuse Zone 3. So Wuse now is just here. So I did not bother myself. So there was a point where there was police checkpoint. The guy dodged the police checkpoint and took another way. I was like, why are you passing here? He said, police, they cause traffic for there. I said, oh, okay. In my mind, I'm like, oh, thank God, safe, sharp guy, so that I can get home quickly. So we're going, we're coming from, those that know Abuja, we're coming from Wuse Market, going to Zone 3. So we got to that. There's one bridge after Wuse Market. So we got to that bridge and he was jacking the car. I said, "Oga, what do your car?" He was jacking. I said, what thing happened? Say, hey, I don't know. After the bridge, there's this turn just before Pepsi Mall, for those that know. One lonely road. The kind of speed where the guy used to enter that turn. He just entered. I said, "Okay, no, I'm going straight. Why are you diverting?" He just tried to drag my phone. I dragged the phone back. I slapped him. In my mind, I was like, "You cannot rob me while you are driving. It's not possible, me and you." So me and the guy were just dragging, and then someone just kept a knife from behind. I just felt somebody just held me and was holding a knife. Guy, I was like this. I had my ATM card because I was holding my ATM, so I had my ATM card like this. I was like this. Oh my, like nobody had never been robbed that way with a knife. So I was like, oh my God, what do you want? Take. So my bag was on my lap, so they took my bag, cut my gold chain from my neck, and I was like, okay. They just opened the door. The guy just opened the door and flung me out. I rolled. The car was in motion and they threw me away. God, I injured, I rolled, I was shaking. So I'm one kind of small tomboy, so I used to have my money in my pocket. There was no money in my bag. My bag was literally empty, but it's just that they took my international passport. They took did they take my phone? Yes, they took my phone, my international passport, and small change. But the main money was even in my pocket. I just used ATM before getting on the cab, so I had some money. I put it in my pocket. So I was alone on that road. It was so dark. That place is so dark. I'm sure if you know, just by Pepsi Mall, that street is so dark and lonely. I was alone. And my husband's instincts very strong. He told my brother that I don't feel good. I don't think your sister is fine. He did not start calling my number. I wasn't picking. So he was like, let's go and look for her. Let's go to the salon. So when I got back, I met them going out to look for me. So when they saw me, what happened? I got robbed. Do you know that I even left that ATM? I was holding my ATM. I left it in the other taxi I took. I took another taxi. I left it inside. I was so scared. So till now, I am scared of taxis. Even if I'm in a taxi with 3 people that I know. Once, if the taxi driver just starts to speed or he diverts with full speed, my heart, I start to shake and I have goosebumps all over my body. It's been a while, but I still have, like, the trauma is sick. The trauma, I'm even giving you guys this gist because I was giving my husband the gist of the one that happened to me in school. I was reminding him, and then I was like, oh, that's going to be a nice story time to tell. So sometimes then don't just blame people when you see that they're scared or anything. Don't be saying, you're too fear, you're so scared. You don't know what people have been through. You don't know what the trauma is. People that have entered one chance, it's so traumatic. Like getting robbed or them taking your phone or anything like that is not the problem. It's the trauma that they live. I cannot even take an Uber. Do you know I'm scared of Ubers? Like I am scared. I'm legit scared. I'm always scared. I cannot take an Uber alone, especially when it's getting dark. So I'm always like, it's either I will drive or I'll tell my husband to come and pick me. Even when we do not even have a car, I'll tell my husband to take a taxi, come and pick me with the taxi. I cannot just come on my own, How did that sound? So guys, this is the story time of how I got robbed. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything to say, please drop it in the comments. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet and you love my content, please hit the subscribe button and then give this video a thumbs up, a huge thumbs up, okay? I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye.